history to where everything was just great. You know, like it wasn't no
Just
downfall.
great.
It wasn't. I don't care if
Great.
you
All
black.
right.
See
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
them too.
Right, I
You
feel them.
disagree with this, nobody.
Right, I feel them, bro. I feel them all day, bro. Like I want to be a part of that bloodline where nothing ever happened to my bloodline. But watch this. You can't find
I
no
want to be
bloodline
the
to what
chosen people, bro. I
the
ain't gonna
chosen
lie.
people.
I
But
want to be the chosen people.
right,
Don't lie.
but you can't find no bloodline where that ain't happened to, even to the so-called chosen people.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Even if you want to read the Bible, right? The chosen people went through slavery, didn't they? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? The chosen
Yeah.
people, I'm talking about, even if you don't believe in the Bible, I'm talking about just based off of the Bible, right? The people who God said are the chosen people, name something negative that they didn't go through. They went through all of it. And they're the chosen people? Oh man.
Yeah. The chosen
You know what
people
I'm
went
saying?
through all the bad
Come
shit.
on, bro.
All
And
the
now,
bad shit.
there you go. Now when you read history, right? I'm talking about, now let's read history outside of the Bible. I don't care if you want to go to the Chinese, the European, Africa, whatever.
Man, they think they're the chosen people too.
Right, but now name somebody whose kingdom didn't fall.
Bro, they think they're the chosen people too.
Come on,
They
bro.
have a good case too. They have a
Come
good
on.
case of being the chosen people too.
Don't they say Egypt ran the world for 3,000 years? Ain't that what you
Yeah.
heard? But what happened though?
They fail.
Come on now.
They did.
Come on now. See what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Come on now.
And when you look back at them and you dissect their ass, they wasn't a good nation like we thought.
Come on now. Come on, bro. And
They wasn't a good nation like we thought.
You can take what you said and apply that to everybody. Now, don't get me wrong. Egypt had some stuff that was true.
It's one of the greatest antiquities,
one
right?
of the
What we
greatest
do, yeah, it's one of the greatest.
Ever, bro. Ever, bro. But watch this though. If you gonna give Egypt they prop, right? And for me, I think Egypt at that time they were black people. Now watch this though. What you gonna say about the Romans?
Hey,
The
man,
Romans was come on now,
the Greeks. My greatest nation was the Greeks. I think the Greeks was great. I think the Greeks was greater than Egypt, bro.
Okay, I'll say this.
I think Greeks was greater than Egypt, me personally.
Right, and I ain't gonna fight you on that. So Greeks or Romans, whatever title we want to give them, right? Greeks or Romans, right?
Roman brought law.
Wait. This is my point.
I'm talking about philosophy. Greeks were killing people in philosophy.
Right. No. Watch this. This is my point, bro. This is my point. Think about all the stuff that the Greeks gave to the world. Bro, if we look back in history, they might not have ruled the world for 3,000 years consistently, right? But the time that the Greeks did rule the world, we still use that stuff to this very day.
Yeah,
bro.
but all the stuff we use is Roman and Greek. We use
You know
Roman and law.
Like, come on,
we use
man.
Roman and law.
Come on, man. Look, bro. I know you are atheist, right?
Yeah.
Right? Whatever you believe, bro. It has to be true for all people, not just for black people, not just for me, not just for you. Whatever you believe as an atheist, right? Whatever conclusion you've came to where good people go here and bad people go there, or if it ain't no place, whatever your conclusion is, right? That has to be true for all people, bro. And when we meet like Hebrew Israelites or whoever it is, even Kemet people or people who just blackity black, or KKK
blackity black. The blackity black people are crazy, bro.
Right. Or even if it's the KKK, why did he white?
They crazy too.
They just crazy, bro. You see what I'm saying? It got to be somewhere in that middle, bro. Something that you believe or either something that I believe, one of them got to be true, bro. Both of us can't be wrong and both of us can't be right, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Well, we could all be wrong, brother. And fuck it up. We could all be wrong and fuck it up.
Let me ask you this. Do you think, okay, let's just say it's, now multiple choice normally give us A, B, C, and if you good, D, right? Yeah. Let's just say multiple choice is 1 billion, right? 1 billion options, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking options.
Right. I'm just saying. Let's just say that's a scenario, right? Do you think that everybody could be wrong, or do you think that majority could be wrong, but it's one person who right?
And me, I'm a evidence effectual person, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say a virgin birthright spirit put a motherfucking baby in a motherfucker that have a baby. I believe in natural birth, man and woman, right? Now, if you go outside the realms of man and woman having a birth, I think you crazy, right? I don't give a fuck if a billion people need it. I'm just saying, I can't believe that. And that might be a part of your faith, your beliefs, right? And I'm fine with that. Because it's a deeper meaning. It's a deeper meaning. And I think it's a deeper I think it's a deeper meaning. I look at the Christ story and say, hey, for salvation, because humans are fucked up. Uh
Okay.
you gotta come to a vessel because humans were doing animal sacrifice and human sacrifice at the time. And I think that Christ just represented like symbolic shit. Like, no longer do that crazy shit.
No, this what I'm asking you though. I'm asking you, right? Okay, look. Let's just say the question is what's 1 + 1, right?
Yeah.
And think about it. It's a billion different answers, right? You can be like 1 + 1 is 2, or it's 3, it's 4, it's 5, it's 6, it's 7, it's 100,000, it's 8,000, it's 9.9999, whatever. You come with all the answers, right? Do you believe that when it comes down to overall truth, right? Absolute truth. Let me say it that way. Absolute truth. Do you believe that there is absolute truth in all questions?
Nah,
Or do you
it
believe that
never
all
will be
questions are left open?
absolutely true. That will people become
How can you?
crazy in the status.
I know that's your answer, and I want you to give me an explanation. Like, how could you believe that there isn't absolute truth, right? But still willing to give an answer for certain things. If there is no thing, go ahead.
Okay, when it comes to absolutely true, right? You gave me a perfect example too. 1 + 1 = 2, right?
Right.
Is that the truth?
Right. Yes, it's the truth. The 100% truth. 1 +
Okay.
1 does it. No matter who came up with it, no matter where it come from, 1 + 1, 100% absolutely equals 2. Go ahead.
It's not 100. But anyway, I'm going to tell you why it's not 100. Okay, if we in the world of physics, right? Or just mathematical equations, because 1 + 1 = 2, you just counting at this point, right? It is not no advanced math.
Right.
You're a primitive. You're a primitive at this point. Now, if I do 1.3, right? 1 + 3 plus 1.3 is gonna be 2.6, right?
What's it? Is it
We
1.3
doing
plus?
algebra now. And
No,
we abstract world
you
right
said
now.
You said 1.3 plus 1.3 is gonna equal what?
It is gonna equal 3 if we round it off, right?
No, it's not. It's gonna equal 6.
I said, look, 1 + 3 plus 1.3 is gonna equal 2.6. If we round it off, it's gonna equal
1 +
3.
3 plus 1 plus 1 + 3 plus 1 + 3 is gonna equal 6.
2.6.
Nah.
Is that 1 + 3 plus 1.3
1
ain't
plus
gonna
3
equal?
is gonna. No, it's gonna equal 8.
Did you hear me, brother? No bastard.
Yeah, because
1 + 3
is 4 plus 1
No, I
plus 3
said
is
1
4.
plus my fault. 1.3, right?
Yeah, point. Right. Point.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1
Yeah,
point. Yeah.
1.3
Yeah.
plus 1.3
1.3.
go equals 2.6.
It's gonna equal 2.6. No, it's gonna equal 3.6.
Yeah. And we round it off, what is gonna be?
4.
It's gonna be 3.
It's gonna be 4.
2.6.
No,
2.6?
it's gonna be 3.6, bro.
No. If we round it off to the whole number.
Right.
Because we do
You
an
said
absolute. We do an absolute right now,
absolute.
right?
Right. You
It's
said
gonna
3 point.
equal
Hold on,
3,
wait.
brother.
Hello, wait. You said 3 point what? 3.3 plus
I say
3.3.
1.3. 1.
Okay, 1.3 plus
Yeah.
1.3. Right.
Plus
Okay. You're right.
1.3.
You're right. With the 1, I thought you
It's
said
gonna
3. My bad.
equal
1.
2.6. And we
Right.
go round it off.
Bid off to the nearest number. And it's gonna be.
Yeah,
Well, you're right.
it's gonna be 6, right?
You're right.
And that become an absolute at that point, right?
Right. You're
Now,
right.
I'm saying if we separate the mathematical equation, 1.3, right? If we round that off, what it gonna become?
1.3. If we round that off, yeah,
It's gonna
that's still
become
gonna be a
1,
1.
right?
It's gonna be a 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if we do 1 plus 1, it gonna become 2, right?
1 plus 1 gonna become 2, right? A whole is a whole,
Yes,
right?
that's why I'm saying it's never absolute in this world because I can do 1.3 plus 1.3, and he can
Yeah.
become 3 at this point.
1.3 plus 1.3 can be
Go become
3.
2.3,
Yeah,
and I round it off.
That's
It go become 6,
That's right.
and it
That's
gonna
right. That's
become
true.
a whole number, and it gonna
But that's an
become
absolute
absolute.
though. But hold up, but that's an
It's gonna
absolute
become
though, bro.
absolute at that point.
Right. That's absolute. Yeah, that's absolute
Yeah,
though. Yeah.
I ain't saying when I do the 1.3, it's gonna become 1.
1.3.
And
Right.
it's
That's 1.
absolute. And I do 1 plus 1. It's a
Which
contradictory, right? I do 1
no,
plus
it's
1.
not because you adding, hold on, no, wait. I get what you're saying. If you just do 1.3 by itself, that's still a 1. Even though we got the 0.3, that's still a 1. But if we add 1.3 plus 1.3, that equals 3. And it's because the 0.3 still has a value.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. This would be you. Now, when I do part 3 and all these things, these are abstract things. You can't count a part 3 in your mind.
I mean, but you just
Yeah,
did it
but
though,
a
bro.
1,
You just did
listen
it.
to
You
what I'm
did it
saying.
though.
A 1, one
Yeah,
stick.
a whole
One
number,
stick is literal. One
a
stick is
whole
literal.
no.
One
Hold on,
stick is
wait.
literal, brother.
You agree that a whole number? What you saying? You agree a whole number is literal, right?
It's literal, yeah.
Right. But what about that leftover? Ain't that literal too? Ain't
No,
that?
that's not the abstract.
Okay, let me ask you this. If I had $1, right? that $1 literal, right?
It's literal.
But if I had
But
50
you
cents,
can't put
hold
nothing.
on,
You
wait, hold
can't
on,
put
let
nothing.
me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
If I had $1, that dollar literal. But if I had 50 cents, you mean to tell me that 50 cent ain't literal? That 50 cent literal, bro.
That 50 cent is, I'm telling you, once you make the dollar the whole number, that 50 cent is abstract.
Nah, both of them literal. Cause
It's
bro, watch this though.
abstract.
No, listen
You
to this.
know why it's abstract?
What? Yo, tell me why. Why is that correct?
Because the 4 coins, right? If you have
Right,
4 coins, right, you have
right,
425 cents,
right.
divide
Coin.
4
4 of them.
coins. Now, and that equal one number, a whole number.
A
This is
whole
like the
number.
Trinity. It's like the Trinity at this point.
Yeah, just like the Trinity.
Yeah, it's like the Trinity at this point.
It
And
all
the
matters,
whole
right?
number is the Trinity.
The whole number,
Now,
the
when you
Trinity.
separate them, it's not whole no more. It's abstract.
I mean, I disagree, but I feel what you're saying though.
You can't fuck with me no man on that one.
Nah, hey, bro, do you have a YouTube
I'm
channel?
be doing more mathematics on that one, bro.
Bro, I could talk to you all day. Now, real talk, bro. The conversation me and you having right now, bro, I could talk to you. Out of all the people I have talked to I could talk to you all day, bro. Real talk.
Yeah. That's why I said I got to talk to nobody. That's why what's that I say we got to have the conversation DMG said that. I said,
Yeah,
me and
yeah,
him gotta. It's based off concept. It ain't
yeah.
based off beliefs that much. Like
No, yeah.
concept that we can come up.
Which concept make more sense? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why I said
And
I don't.
I understand the Trinity perfectly. Based
Yeah,
by
I understand
mathematics.
your concept. I
Yeah,
understand being an atheist, bro. Like I really understand that, bro. Like
yeah.
I definitely get it. Like if I wasn't gonna believe in something, bro, I totally believe. And like, nah, none of that stuff real, man. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I get it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
real
no.
talk.
If I say if a person could convert me, right, of all
Right.
these religions in the world,
Honestly, though,
I
yeah,
say I go back to
not superficially.
Christianity. Based off
No,
the
bro, listen
Trinity.
to me.
Based off the
Listen to me, bro.
Trinity, right?
Bro, based off where you, but I've been where you at before, bro.
Yeah, in the black
And this
church.
is right, bro. And
Based
this
off
how I
the
know.
Trinity in the black church.
Bro, this how I know what you're saying is honesty, bro. And if you've been following the channel, DMG that came back to Christ within these last few weeks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. I was
saying?
making fun of him.
Right,
I'm making
and that's
fun of him on that.
right, and that's because it's undeniable. And I feel like you another person who being honest with ourselves. Cause watch this. We 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 as Christian apologists, we come across so many people who are just being disingenuous, bro. Like you haven't asked one question tonight that I've heard from a non-believer, whether they black or white, Chinese, Mexican, all that, that wasn't genuine, bro. You haven't asked one of them tonight, bro.
Damn,
Because
thank you, bro. Thank you.
I'm being 100 with you, bro. Like certain people, they have a reason why they left Christ, right? And
Yeah,
then that question get answered, right? But then
yeah.
they go look for why other people don't believe in Christ, and then now they start taking on their arguments rather than the initial reason why they stopped believing, right? And I'm a victim of that. I've done it myself, right? So anyway, I've talked to probably over 200 people who don't believe in Christ, and me being an unbeliever in Christ, and somebody brought me back, right? When I talk to you, just the same way when I talk to DMG. DMG, my big bro. People don't even know that me and DMG ain't got the same blood. That's my brother, man. Like that's my bro. Like, I ride for him over some people who I know in real life, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This
You did that on that show when he came back to Christ. You did that. I
Yeah,
heard that.
bro, I don't care,
I
bro,
heard that.
because people don't know the conversations we have offline, right? But
Yeah.
I'm saying all that to say, when it comes to a brother like you, bro, I can tell the questions that you're asking are genuine compared to the people who are they're not really they claiming to be seeking the truth, but
You
they not
said church.
seeking the truth,
The
bro.
church hurt people. The church hurt
The
people.
church hurt or
Yeah,
that
the church
right,
hurt.
right.
I don't know how to get
Now,
them.
now
The church
you're
hurt
right.
people.
Church hurt is one category, right? And you're totally 100 right in that. Church hurt is one, and there's some other categories. But anyway, the church hurt, yeah, that's like one of the major categories, right? I can tell that you're not in that position, right? Like you're totally seeking for what the truth is and what this is and that is, and I'm not afraid to admit, okay, yeah, this part true, this true, that's true. You're just genuinely seeking. You see what I'm saying? Compared to a lot of the people who we come across who are being biased with it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, bro,
they got hate. They got malice in their heart. I mean,
there
a
you
lot of
go,
people got
there you
malice
go.
in their heart, and they got some internal issues that they need to solve with themselves, right?
How old
But
are
when
you,
we
bro?
start discussing
If you don't mind me asking,
philosophy and history,
how old
uh,
are you, Craig?
they
If you don't mind me asking.
go ahead.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 45 at this point, bro.
Okay. So you're around the age of GMG. I'm 38, bro. I'm 38 years
You
old,
thought
bro.
that? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I look up to
I
y'all,
knew
bro.
you was
Like
a younger brother, though. I knew you
yeah,
was a younger brother.
I look up to people like you and DMG. I'm talking about even if it's not the Bible, like it's categories that I don't have down pat. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever category that it is, right? And
Yeah,
y'all being on Earth longer than me, you know what I'm saying? Like I know y'all had an answer to that stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like DMG will tell you, man. Like I love older people wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like so, go
Hey,
ahead.
when people kind of go against the South, like we South and stuff like that, you gotta
Where you
understand
from?
we in
Where you
a
from? Where you from?
purified Bible state.
Where you from?
Like it's purified. Like
Where you
either you
from?
become don't
Where you
know.
from?
I'm from Tennessee, Memphis.
Okay, go ahead. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it's a strictly Bible state. It's either
Yeah.
It's either Bible. Don't no other thing get no play over here. None of the
Yeah,
Hebrew Israelite myths.
yeah,
Yeah, the Kemet myths really don't get no play. They shit Islam try to infiltrate. It didn't get no play. None of it, right?
yeah.
None of it. Uh, so it's either you either believe in the Bible or not at this point, right?
All right.
So this is how I kind of became an atheist. I tried other things, but it sounds like the Bible to me. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what it
So
is. But
I
that's
say
what
I
it is.
might as well go back to the Bible. If I want to
There you
believe
go,
what y'all believe, I might as well go back to the Bible.
bro.
Because y'all do
If
the
you
same thing as the Bible. Because
there
it's
you
all
go.
they know is the Bible. The
If you go
Hebrew
to a
Israelites,
Kemetic,
all they know is the Bible.
if
And
you go
being a
to a Kemetic
Christian, right?
temple, if you go to a Kemetic temple, a Hebrew Israelite temple, a Buddhist temple,
All
whatever,
of
just
them
guess what? They have they
Christian.
they having church, bro. They ain't have
They
okay.
have a church.
If you say that y'all different from the Bible, then why is all y'all set up looking just like the Bible? Y'all ain't doing nothing different.
I
Come on
might as
now.
well go
Come
back to
on.
the
Come on
Bible
now.
at this point.
Come on. Come on.
And
Come
that's
on,
all
dog.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I feel you. I feel you, bro.
And it's not no knock. I am if I had to be apologetic, I'm apologetic toward the church.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. The black church, nah, grandma was there
Come
and
on.
she
Come on.
made it make it through
But
and she
no,
was
no, no,
believing in
no, no,
Christ. She
no,
was
no,
believing in
no, no,
Christ being
Kurt.
a sweet
No,
baby
no,
Jesus.
Kurt. No, Kurt. No, Kurt. Christian's dumb, bro. So that I mean, your grandmama was dumb. My grandmama was dumb. Our
No,
uncles. No, 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 bro. Christian's dumb. They stupid.
no,
They
no,
follow the
no,
white
no. They was
man.
the
They the
motherfuckers.
dumbest people. Come on, bro. Yeah,
But
they
they
can't
was
tell
the
us that.
motherfuckers who was the chemistry
Come
motherfuckers.
on. Teach them,
They
bro.
they
Teach them.
they was the scientists. And
What?
they didn't believe in it totally. They got sponsored by these people.
Come on.
They got
Nah, they
sponsored by
believe.
these people.
They believe. The majority of them believe.
No,
Harriet
I'm just
Tubman and
saying, even if they didn't,
yeah,
like
even if they
that,
didn't, yeah, even if
that
they didn't believe,
even
yeah,
if that person did believe that, like
that
grandma
black church,
believed it, right?
yeah, that black
Like
church put
grandma
them on,
believed it. They got
yeah,
sponsored by grandma in the belief.
yeah, yeah, that
And they
black church
believe in
put
it
their
a
voice
little bit.
out there.
They
There you
believe it
go,
a little bit.
there you
Like,
go.
hey, come on, come
Come
on.
on, I feel
Yeah,
you on that,
it's
bro.
a lineage. It's a lineage through their black. We have a
Bro,
bloodline lineage through their black church. That's all I'm saying.
no, no, bro,
That's the
and watch this,
bloodline we have.
watch this, bro. If I feel you on that, because if I wasn't a Christian, right? If I wasn't a Christian, right, I still wouldn't be a Christian, right? But I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie on the black church. I wouldn't lie on my grandmother, lie on
Nah,
my great grand. I wouldn't have to lie on what they did in their generation in their era to get them by. And we meet so many people in this community, bro, who willing to counterfeit that stuff, bro. Unlike my brother DMG before he came back to Christ and all that. People like y'all, bro. Yeah, I feel like y'all are genuinely seeking compared to these
bruh,
people
if I, if,
who
bruh,
just saying stuff. They just saying stuff because they heard somebody else say it, bro. Like
bruh, if I
they
die,
don't have no genuine arguments, and they don't even realize, right? Like listen to this. There are no new arguments against the Bible, bro. None. There is not one new argument against the
nah,
Bible
it's
right
not.
now
Like,
in
yeah,
2023.
you're right.
Every single argument that a person can come up with, we can trace those arguments back. Well,
Yeah,
almost trace every last one of the arguments back to when that argument first came about. And we can
yeah.
show you people in that day who debunked that argument in
The
that
bug
day.
that argument,
See what I'm saying?
one that, it could be a person that,
Come on,
it
man.
used to be two Christians arguing,
Come on.
bro.
Thank you.
It
Thank
used
you,
to
bro.
be two Christians. It
Thank
don't be no
you.
atheists and a Christian arguing. It used to
Bro,
be
you
two
just shot
Christians
it.
arguing.
Bro, fire, bro. If I had a bomb, I'd drop that for you right now, bro. I'll drop 4 on right for you right now. A lot of these arguments that these people are coming up with were two Christians who already had these arguments already. You ain't
Yeah.
come on, bro.
They
Two
debunked each
Christians.
other. One of them
Come
debunked
on,
the other
man.
motherfucker.
Come on,
It
bro.
wasn't
These
never
dudes.
no
Come on,
atheist
bro.
or no pantheism or
None of that.
mysticism.
None of that. everybody knew that, okay, well, this part true, this part true, that part true, but what about this part? That's what they was arguing over. Okay, what about that part? Ain't nobody
Yeah.
ever been, ain't nobody ever been against the argument. You see what I'm saying? It's just that, okay, well, who's right, who's wrong? But these people that we meet today, they be thinking the stuff they come up with is so deep, so this, so that. Now it's one thing to be mistaken. It's another thing to sit up here and act like, oh, well, man, what about this argument? What about that argument? And that argument has already been settled in history.
It
You
been
know what
settled with evidence too. It
I'm
be an
saying?
evidence argument.
Mm-hmm.
It might start off as,
I
the
love people
argument.
like
You
you, bro.
always got to
Bro,
put forth your
I love people
argument,
like
your
you.
claim. Then
Bro,
you
I
got to
love
start
people like
showing
you.
evidence after that.
I love people like you, bro. I hope you love, because I know Christians can get a stereotype too. And some of those Christians who get that stereotype, they rightly deserve it. You know, I know the holier than thou and thinking they this and thinking they that. And the people who disagree with those type of people, believers and non-believers. And I agree that y'all should have those feelings towards those people. But I would
Yeah,
love to think,
I'm a black church. I'm a black church baby, so I ain't
me,
gonna
me
never
too.
forget
I,
my lineage. I ain't
but
never gonna forget that lineage.
I, I would love to think that even though I'm a Christian, and you can tell me if I do or if I don't, I would love to think that I don't come off like those type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I
nah,
ain't saying
nah,
they
nah.
going to
That's
hell,
why
but I
I
would like to
would
think.
dialogue with you.
Right. You too, bro. You
I'm
too.
talking
You
about
too.
on a genuine level,
Genuine
like
level. Genuine.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, on the genuine level, like Cap. I might, what I'm
No,
saying,
Cap cool
yeah,
too. Don't
I
get me wrong,
might
bro.
do a little
Not
finesse
gonna lie
and
to you, bro. Me and Captain had
disingenuous
our
shit
beef.
with him. I might
Yeah,
do
bro.
it. Yeah,
Me and Captain had our beef as a, because you already know how Israelites feel about Christians or whatever. Me and Captain had our beef and all that stuff. We didn't got over that stuff. I can genuinely say, bro, Cap is an understanding brother, bro. Like once you get to know
no,
Cap,
I never
yeah,
understand. I
bro.
know
Like
he's
yeah,
a real
Cap get it,
dude.
man. Cap get
Like,
it. Cap a real dude.
if
Yeah,
I could,
Cap a real dude, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
if
Mm-hmm.
if it come behind not belief, I think he had my back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Me too. Me too.
yeah,
Yeah, me
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Me
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. But
If we was
if
out
I
there on the
disagree
if
with
we
him,
was, hey, if me,
yeah,
if it was me, you, and Cap, and we shooting at the police, nigga, I don't care what we just did, what we committed to doing or whatever. Yeah, bro, I genuinely
yeah, yeah,
believe that
yeah.
that
I
Cap
don't
would have my
expect
back
that
on
to
that, bro.
snitch. I don't expect him to
Yeah,
snitch at all.
real talk. If we all
Yeah,
sitting
I
in
don't
that
expect him
room,
to snitch.
if we all sitting in that room and they want to give us a bottle of water and don't want to give us nothing to eat, I'll take Cap in there with me over a
But
lot of other
I would
dudes that
think
I know,
Cap
bro.
would. Matter of fact,
Real talk.
Cap might be the crazy nigga that I
Real,
want.
see what I'm saying? Real talk.
He the
Real
nigga
talk.
I want in the stain. I want him in
Yeah.
the stain.
Real talk. Yeah. Cap
Like
my
we go
dude, bro.
around bike, I want Cap.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna snitch.
I ain't never met Cap in person. I ain't never met DM. I stay in Texas. Both of them dudes stay in St. Louis. They didn't met each other before. But even though I ain't never met them dudes, I've been knowing DMG for about 3 years. I've been knowing Cap for about 2 years. I ride with them dudes right now, bro. Over some dudes who I've met in real life. Like if I
Yeah,
just met
you
them
real
like in
life.
person, I
Nah,
ride with
Cap
them
got
dudes,
that
bro.
information like, nigga,
Real talk.
fuck the white people. I don't give a fuck about none of this sister shit. I don't give a fuck about that sister.
Now,
Nigga, let me
now,
get this thing. I like, oh shit.
hold on,
I
hold on.
like this
Now
shit.
watch this though. Now I disagree with Cap umbrella of white people, but the white people that he write about, yeah, nigga, that's right
Yeah,
on them. Yeah,
yeah. I'm right about
that's
that.
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, that's right. The whole system that got is a colonizing system, so I understand what he's saying.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
I'm saying for us to, I don't, when it comes to black people, I don't think apocalyptic toward black people. I think we can run this shit and control this shit, right? At
Agree
the end
with
of
me
the
or
day.
disagree with me on this. Say, agree with me or disagree with me on this. Whatever my hate is for white people, you can't tell me it ain't some black people your same skin color you don't have that same hate for, bro.
Yeah.
Or who have, watch this now. I can hate on white people in theory. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by theory, as in like, yeah, white people did put my people through slavery. They did this
Yeah,
and Jim
yeah,
Crow,
yeah.
this and that, right? But in my lifetime, I born 1985, right? All the
Yeah.
pain that I've had from another person, you know, like
It's
outside
black
of like
people.
family, black people, bro. So, so,
Hey,
so,
family. Matter of fact,
family.
family is number one before you
And
get
if
to
I
the
narrow
rest of the
right,
black race.
let me say this: if I had to narrow it down, yeah, family.
Family.
Before I can even get to the people in the neighborhood, the people at the
Yeah.
school, the people, family first. Family.
Family,
Like,
like, that's a cold blooded
come on,
shit.
bro. Come on,
Family
bro.
is cold blooded, bro.
I got family right now I ain't talked to since I'm 38. I got family right now I ain't talked to since I was a teenager. I ain't
You
holding
don't
no
even
grudges.
know what half of it is about, neither.
At that time, right? At that time, right? At that, yeah, type stuff. But I'm just saying though, but just being a human, you see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I didn't have homeboys that didn't slept on my couch, that didn't turn their back on me. You know what
But
I'm saying?
guess what? When you go into white dynamic, we like to think that the white people got themselves together too, right?
No, I don't believe that. Cause
And
watch this, bro.
we go to the white side, they had the same issue with their family.
There you go. They got the same. Cause I'm just gonna say that. I know white people, bro, man, bro. I got white homeboys. I got Mexican homeboys. I ain't got no Chinese homeboys yet, but I got Japanese homeboys, bro. Some of the stuff that we talk about, bro, you know, like all the stuff we talk about, you know, like neglect and mama on drugs and daddy this and
Yeah,
this and that crap, bro. Same effing issues, bro.
same shit.
Same thing, bro. I'm talking about no different, bro. No different at all. So that's how I know for a fact. I know for a fact that the bottom line can't be some of the stuff that we hear, as in like, you know, KKK or Hebrew
Yeah,
Israelites,
white
or
people are
it can't be that.
organized and we're not.
It can't be
Hey,
that, bro.
come on.
It can't. It just can't. I would rather be an atheist, bro, than to be. And don't get me wrong, Captain and my brother and all that. I would rather be an atheist to believe that no matter what you do on earth, when you die, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no punishment, ain't no judgment, ain't no this, ain't no that.
White
When
people
you
gonna be
die,
our
that's it, right?
slaves.
Right. Then to believe in any religion that says that, okay, the stuff that you did on earth, you're gonna get accounted for it after you die. It's to, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's easier to believe that, okay, long as I get ahead, or if I don't get ahead, whatever happened in my life, whatever I took to get whatever my life is, right? It's easier to believe that ain't no punishment after all the decisions I've made than to believe that there is a punishment or a reward. So that ain't all about punishment or a reward
Yeah.
for all the stuff I
It's,
did. You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, I'm saying it has to be that same system for everybody, black, white, Mexican, whatever. It has to be that same. It can't be one-sided in order for that to be fair, in
the
my
same
opinion. But go ahead.
system, in our mind, the same system that we have right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
In our mind, it's
Mm-hmm.
the same system that's gonna be in heaven, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't,
In
if,
whose mind? Hold on. Are you talking about me
yeah.
in your mind?
It
You talking about me in your mind, or like every individual's mind?
every individual mind.
Oh no, I disagree, bro. I disagree.
No. Hear what I'm saying. Majority
Okay.
rule, right? At the end of the day, right?
Okay.
Even here over in America, right? Uh, if
On Earth, yeah.
if everybody say homosexuality is evil, right?
Right.
Can't no fucking faggots get in heaven, right?
But what if the majority say that it is? I mean, it's not evil.
Then
Is it
all
still
the
evil?
faggots gonna go in heaven too,
Okay, hold
based
on. Let me
off
ask you
their
this. Hold
deeds.
on, wait.
Based off their deeds, right? They're not
Let me
gonna
ask you this.
say.
Let me ask you this. Let
They're
me ask you
not
this. Hold
gonna
on,
say just because you're a homosexual, you get it.
No,
It's how you
wait.
treat people.
Pause real quick. Pause real quick. Let's equivalent homosexuality to math, right? I'm talking about this real quick, right?
Yeah,
1 + 1 = 2, which is what me
yeah,
and you agreed on earlier, right?
yeah,
What if 1 + 1 does equals 2, right?
yeah.
But the majority says that it's something else. That is what I'm just saying 3. Let's say the majority says that it's 3. Even though the
Yeah.
majority says that it's 3, that they still make it right. That it's not
No,
2.
I'm saying
Right.
based off your
Right. I know. Right. I know. Me and you agree on that. Right.
yeah.
Right.
I'm saying based
But
off
3.
your I'm saying based off your morals, of your culture, right now, uh, why should we treat? Why should homosexuals not get married, bro? I just want to ask you this, though, man.
Okay, man. Okay, okay. I honestly don't have a disagreement with homosexuals getting married. Right.
Okay, see, there's
Okay.
another.
Now
You
let me
gonna get in
right,
trouble
let me
for
say
this
this.
thing. You gonna get in
I
trouble
know.
for that.
Do I agree with it? I don't agree with homosexuals getting married
I don't
because
agree with homosexuality,
right,
period, but I
right.
get you.
I don't agree. I don't agree. Now this is my thing though, right? If a person is willing to break the rules, right?
You said
If
break the
and
rules, goddamn.
I'm talking about
What is the
now
rules?
the rules. Now I know you and I are using homosexuality as an example, but we can take that as a a
What is
murderess, a thief,
I
right?
just want to know what the rules
No,
are.
listen. If a person is willing to break the rules and they accept that they are breaking the rules, right?
What is
I
the
feel like
rules, though, bro?
what me and you said about agree on about homosexuality that is wrong.
What having sex with the same person and breaking the
Yeah,
rules?
yeah. It's wrong. Right. It's wrong. Right. Would you agree? You agree, right?
it don't produce life.
That's one aspect of it. Yeah.
See, this will be near X agree with. Like
Okay.
most
Go ahead.
women,
Break it down to me. Break it
we
down to
don't
me.
have sex to produce life majority of the time, bro.
Right. That's true. Right.
Yeah, so I don't get that, right?
Okay. All
I
right.
think this
Okay.
is an excuse for motherfuckers to hate on homosexuals. But anyway, go
All
ahead.
right. Okay. No. Okay. No. I want to address what you just said. Every time that you have sex, it's not because so that you can have a baby. Now that is
I
the
say
original.
every time you have you with a
Hold on.
person. I'm saying a
Let me land.
person, brother, not
Let me land.
just having every time
I
you
know.
have sex.
I got you. Let me
Yeah,
land. Let me land. I got you. I got what you're saying.
yeah.
The original intent for having sex, the original intent for having sex was to reproduce. The
I
original
live
intent was
before
for
the
that.
original seed came across flesh.
Now, before we get into sin or any of that, before we get into any of that, right? I'm just saying this. Listen to me. The original intent for sex was to reproduce, right?
Yeah, if you're
Now,
an animal, if you're a
no,
tiger, a
period, no,
bird,
period.
no, you're a
Period.
tiger, a bird,
No,
a
tiger, bird,
giraffe, and shit.
animal, human, human,
Nah,
human.
him is
Okay, hold on, what?
always
Listen to
been.
me. Hold on, no, but you're not letting me finish. I just want you to agree on this
Yeah.
part at first. This step one. The original intent for sex was to reproduce. Can you agree with me on that?
I think reproduction come out of sex, but when it comes to the human species, I think
Right,
it's a
right, right,
little
right.
more complicated.
Or any other species. Okay, right. Now watch this. Now, right. Now, in the act of reproducing, we get these feelings. My head, my clitoris, my whatever, my titty, my neck, my
Yeah,
ear,
it should
my
be good.
right,
Yeah, it should
right.
be
It could
good.
be ear. Okay, right.
It should be
Okay,
good.
right. So, but every time that we have sex, even if we intending to do it this way, every time that we have sex don't mean that you're gonna water this seed or you're gonna plant in this egg, right? Right? So 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 I can have the feelings that come from sex, even though every time I have sex, it's not gonna reproduce a seed.
No
Would you agree
man.
with me on that? Okay, right. Okay, because if a woman is pregnant already, let's say she's 2, 3 months pregnant, whatever, 4, 5 months pregnant, you can still have sex with her, but she ain't gonna get pregnant no more. You know what I'm saying? Or
Nobody.
whatever.
Nobody.
Right.
This
So,
this is the part. This is the part I'm coming at, right?
uh,
When it comes to sex, when it comes to humans and animals, right? In the
right,
early stages of humans, right? Even I'm just gonna say the biblical age, right?
right,
Did nobody know how motherfuckers got pregnant, right?
Right. You don't have to know.
Yeah, you just fuck something, right? So I
Right.
think they're very animal. I think they're very animal. I think they're very animal and very primitive, right? I think the Bible was very primitive to a sex.
Right. But the Bible ain't tripping on animals though. It's talking about
No, I ain't saying
how do
humans was.
animals don't get caught in adultery. Humans do.
I'm saying that hermeneutical conflicting would be animalistic, right?
Right?
And symbolic thoughts. They were
Right.
caught up between them two feelings.
Right.
Like we
I
able
agree.
to write,
Right.
read, and do all this human shit, right?
They can't
And
do
be
it,
an
but we can have
animal
sex.
at the
Right.
same
Right.
time.
Right.
So
Right. Right. Right.
the whole Bible is about being an animal and being what we call a human right now. That's why I say it's the most greatest literature
O- o-
ever.
Okay, but what would you
And
say? Hold on, what would
yeah,
you say? What would you say if I said I agree, but I disagree? Now, this is where I agree. I agree that certain instincts that we have as humans are related to the same instincts that animals have, right? But
what about?
then,
What about?
okay, okay, right, okay. But then there are other instincts that we have as humans that animals don't have. Like, for example, right? I'm just giving an example.
Was right? Right?
No. I can give many examples, but this is the one example I want to give. I want to give this example right here.
Okay.
If, if a human has the common, what we call the common cold, we can develop medicine to stop other humans from dying from the common cold, right?
Yeah.
You're not you're not gonna meet any animal in species
But it's
in the
modern
animal
shit
kingdom.
though. This modern
No,
shit.
no, no, no. I'm talking about period, bro. You're not gonna meet baboons, apes, which they say that those are the closest animals that we are related to, which apes and baboons, right? You're you're never gonna see an ape or a baboon or whatever mouse, dolphin, animal in a lab coming up with medicines to stop the ape population from dying, bro. You're never gonna see that.
All right.
You're never. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Could I say that? Him is never at the time, dude, came up with medicine.
We're
They
the only one.
always well the part is when we thought with medicine, we didn't know if it was gonna work or not, right? Some
True,
things
true,
work,
true. Right,
but us being symbolic, right? We gonna try shit.
right,
We are tool makers, right? We gonna say
right.
eat this berry, and this berry gonna kill everybody in the village.
A
We
gun,
gonna
a
kill
gun.
everybody in the village.
You
We'll
gotta
kill a
kill everybody.
motherfucker at the same time. We'll kill the people and heal people. We
Yeah,
always had it based on symbolic thought. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
we was
saying,
able
but
to
but
convey these
but
messages.
but why are we the only ones to get these symbolic thoughts and be able to build off of them other than any listen to me, bro. I ain't saying like other beings or other species do it too, right? We are the only species that are able to take what you said and put it into play. And no other species that has been on the earth since the time that we have been recording them, which go back thousands of years, no other being can even come close to doing that. Why is that?
Yeah. I'm gonna take Hermes out of here because the other way y'all can understand this shit without us taking Hermes out of it, right? Because y'all biased. Y'all biased told me to Hermes.
I'm biased.
Okay.
Me.
Yeah, we biased told me to
Okay,
Hermes.
my
We
bad.
go.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we
I know.
go. Yeah, we gonna take Hermes out of this, right?
No,
Now
no,
we can
no.
go
Keep
to
going.
the other eight
But
species.
no. Wait. But listen, brother. I want you to explain, right? But we can't take humans out of it because
No,
my
no,
question.
no. I want for
Wait.
you to understand the message.
Listen to me. Chris. My question is, why are humans the only ones that are able to do these things compared to the other whatever thousands, millions,
Animals, the
gazillions
other
species?
animals.
Go ahead. Yeah, animals.
I ain't
Go
saying
ahead.
I had to for this to be understandable. I got to take Hermes out of here because all you know how to be is a fucking hermit, nigga.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all you know how to. So you buy it. So I got to take herpes out of this. So now I could put chips in this motherfucker versus the feline. The rest of the 8 categories. We're gonna take herpes out the 8 because y'all don't like to be 8,
Felines are cats.
right?
Felines are cats. See now, apes primates.
Yeah, all the
We
cat
primates.
family, right?
No, bro. We primates. We primates.
No, we are apes. This is
Yeah,
our
primates.
last stage. We are
Primates.
ape. We are
Apes are primates.
primate.
Yeah,
We are
felines.
mammals. We are
No, we're not
mammals.
mammals.
We
We're
are
not mammals.
corydattles.
We're
We
not
are all this.
corydontals. No, we're
Yeah,
not.
we.
No. We no. Listen, I just if you would allow me to, just for a second, I want you to finish real quick. We we are we are when it comes to the species based off the label that men have gave them. Notice man gave them, not God. Anyway, based off the labels that
Nah,
man gave
goddamn.
them.
We gotta start talking to the
No,
nigga there.
no.
Category. I thought Adam
Hum,
did it, brother. I thought
no,
Adam
Adam
did it.
didn't do that. No, come on, Adam didn't do that.
Yeah, I thought Adam did that one.
The only thing Adam did was name the animals. He didn't
Yeah,
he didn't
it
give
is
them
a
a species.
classification.
No, it's not. No, it's a name of an animal.
Oh
Okay, hello,
man.
watch this, bro. Listen. I don't look. I don't know how you look, and you don't know how I look, right? Let's say if Adam was to see you and I, right? And let's I'm gonna take this here. Let's say I'm a white person, and then Adam was to say, "Hey, this a European," but then
He
Craig
didn't
is an
never say
African.
that, bro. He
No,
was
listen
name
to me. No,
species. He was
listen to me.
trying to name species, brother.
No, no. I'm saying that me and you would be the same thing, but we wouldn't have the same name. You would be a European, and I would be a European, and you would be an African, right?
No,
So, hold up.
he
So
would
yeah,
never say
because
that.
watch this.
Cut that out.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
I
I'm gonna
ain't
tell you
telling
why.
you,
Listen to
Adam.
me. I'm gonna tell you why.
Adam,
I'm gonna tell you why.
you know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell you
saying?
why. I'm gonna tell you why. Does an eagle and a blue jay do the same thing?
No. You try to go too deep on me.
No,
I ain't
because
saying based off Adam see motherfucker with wings, right? He would named him a
right,
bird.
right.
He would
But
named
thank
him a
you.
bird.
That's what me and you agree. We agree. So watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Right.
He
Now
would
watch.
say a bat is a bird.
Now look.
He would say a bat. He would say a
A bat
whale is a fish, nigga.
is a butterfly. Is a butterfly a bird?
No, he would. I don't know. He had it in the scriptures. I
Nah,
just
come
going
on,
out the
walk
scriptures,
with
right?
me.
At this
I'm
point.
walking with you. I'm walking with you. I'm walking
Yeah.
with you.
He would say a
Butterfly.
whale is a fish. He
A
got
whale
a
is
big
a fish.
fish. Yeah. All that
A
is
blue jay.
tremendous,
A blue
right?
jay.
But
Hold up.
we know in science that is
No,
incorrect, right?
wait. A blue jay is a bird, and the eagle is a bird because of what? They got what?
We them niggas want that fucking scientific, bro. Stop that there. Stop.
Walk with me. Walk with
They
me. Walk with me.
just say if you got wings and you can fly, you a bird, motherfucker. You bat,
Wait, I agree with
bat,
you. Hold on,
you
wait,
a
I agree with
bird.
you. Pause right there. Pause right there. If you got wings and you can fly, you a bird. I agree with you on
You
that,
a
right?
bird.
Okay, right. Now watch this. Me and you agree, right? Right? Me and you
Yeah.
agree, right? But do me and you also agree? I'm talking about you and I, because we agree if you got wings, then you a bird.
Yeah, you a
But
bird.
it's nuanced, right? Is it nuanced or is it not nuanced?
What's that?
Nuance means that it's different categories.
Yeah. I say once we get more scientific and we get smarter, cause there's
Because
some
the butter,
primitive
right?
thinking.
Wait. Because the butterfly
Yeah. He
got
was very
wings, a bumblebee.
primitive in his thinking. And
Right?
I'm
Hello,
fine.
listen.
He was the
Right?
first category nigga who
Hello,
category shit and name shit.
listen. And right, and I agree with you, right? Now watch this. Man, you agree that if you got wings, you a bird, but it's nuanced.
He was
And
wrong. He
what
was
we,
wrong.
no, wait. And the reason
Today,
why me and
seven.
you And the reason why me and you believe that it's nuanced because a butterfly has wings, a fly has wings, a bumblebee has wings, but neither you or I would call those a bird, right?
Nah, we wouldn't.
Right. Okay. So
Can I,
that's what
can I, can
again.
I, can I, can I give you a modern example or something?
Yes, sir. You can go ahead.
Yeah. I'm saying even when it came to the category of Panthera, right? Big cats
Mm-hmm.
that roar and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Panthera was based off having spots, right?
No,
Like
I don't agree with that, but go ahead.
every animal that has spots. Your fucking cat at the house, and he had spot leopard looking spots, he was considered a Panthera. That was wrong, right?
To a certain extent, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, it was right during that time. You're right.
Cause the
Yeah,
cow
yeah.
got spots, but they not feline. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, that feline, that not a big cat. They don't roar. It was wrong in today's standard, right?
Right.
How we classify things. But
Right.
now, back then it was correct, but they weren't genetically relation. They
Right.
weren't
Right.
genetically related. Like
Like you said,
now, like the
modern
big
times.
cat,
Right.
all the
Yeah.
big cats
Modern times.
today that they
Yeah.
consider a Panthera, they are
Yeah.
genetically
Yeah.
connected and
Yeah.
family, right?
And they can be
I'm
wrong.
saying
Right.
that
Right.
we are correcting things in our modern day eras, right? God,
Right.
they going that old ass shit.
Right. But I mean, but it matters though. Now, well, hold on. I agree with you on it.
It matter historical, it matter.
Historically, right? No, cause I agree with you on it. Some of it don't really matter, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Knowing if this is this or that is that and that's and that, man, if this thing ain't gonna kill me. That's really all that matter, right? But
Yeah.
but but these people are so hell bent on trying to disprove God, right? That they try to come up with
Who is
all
that?
these different. I'm saying that for my world, and I ain't saying in all cases, right? But I'm
Now,
saying in some
I said,
cases,
who I trying to disprove God? Give me something.
because
I don't understand.
no,
Cause me
yeah,
being an
yeah.
atheist, I might be confused, brother.
Oh,
I'm biased.
now, if I'm talking about an atheist like you, I would disagree. I would say
So
that
what
you
about
are.
Savio? What about Savio?
Yeah, okay. Now, Sabio, yeah, I would say he one of them atheists that's trying to disprove God, but he failing at every end. I would say that both of y'all are atheists, but y'all are different atheists, though.
Yeah, I get it. We are
You see what I'm
different
saying?
atheists. Like me and him
I
get
can
into it all the time.
see what I'm saying. I can
Yeah,
bring
we get
outside
into it all the time.
I can bring outside the cube in this. I can bring Black Lives
Me,
Supreme in
me
this.
outside the cube is really different atheist. We worse
But
than me and Savio.
okay, now I ain't trying to get into y'all argument, right? But based off of you and Sabio, and before I met any atheists in the community, Sabio was the first person I ever met, and I've been in this
Oh
community.
man.
I've been in this
Hey,
community since.
see, he brand new. See, you better brand new.
No,
He is happy go
no.
lucky.
Watch
He
this though.
trigger
Watch
happy.
this though. I
Yeah,
know,
it's happy or trigger happy
no.
right now.
As you should know right now, I'm unbiased, bro. Now watch this though. I've been in this community since 2010. Sarnetta jumped online around 2012. So
Yeah.
I know everybody, bro. From a Christian standpoint, I know everybody. I know when y'all came in. I know Avian. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. I'm gonna say the people that have come across my radar. Let me say it that way. Because I've never had a conversation with you, and based off the conversation that me and you have had just tonight, I feel like me and you can start a series. We can have a title, start a series, and we can have a Christian thought versus an atheist thought, and it wouldn't get out of
Versus
hand, bro.
everybody thought.
No. I'm saying just no,
Everybody thought.
listen to me, bro.
Because me and you is
I
covering
look,
everybody right now, right?
you know how Skip Bayless have that undisputed podcast with
Yeah.
what's the black dude name? What's the
Uh
black dude?
Shannon Sharp.
And who did he play for?
He played for Baltimore Ravens.
No, he was the tight end for the Denver Broncos. But anyway,
It is
you see
different
what I
Broncos. Both,
yeah
both, both,
I
both.
know,
He
but
both.
you see what I mean though. That they balance is what keep the show going, bro. You
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Now you are atheist, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. The vibe that I get from you, bro. Yeah, man, you can have a series, bro. We can have a series, bro, and just see where it go, bro. Because
Yeah,
I feel
we'll get everybody on the show.
no real talk, bro. And man, you right now, bro, through this whole show, man, you arguing, but it's not getting out of hand, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nah,
Like,
nah.
and the reason why I think it's not getting out of hand, not because it can't get out of hand, right? But I think the reason why it's not getting out of hand is because the point of views that I'm coming from, you've already came across them before, and the point of views that you're coming from, I've already came across them before. So we playing chess with each other based off of
Yeah,
those
yeah,
point of
yeah,
views.
yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
already,
You're right on
already,
that one. That's the one
bro, and I
yeah,
can't do
you
this.
done right there.
Bro, and I'm gonna give you a secret, bro. Coming from a Christian standpoint, bro, I I can't do this with everybody, bro. I'm just being 100 with you, bro.
Yeah, I
Men,
can't do this with everybody. You
men,
know what I'm saying? From the
say
other
be on
side
my
of the
dude.
game. I can't do it. You right.
Say be on my say be on my dude, bro. Me and you been talking for the last 2 hours, bro, and it ain't went off the rails, right? Say be on
Yeah.
my dude. I don't know how he feel about me, but how I feel about him. Say be on my dude. But
Everybody loves
this show,
Sabio.
but
Everybody
watch
loves
this. Listen to me.
Sabio. Right.
This show that me and you having right now, bro, it wouldn't have went this long if it was me and Sabia, bro.
I already know. You
Do
gonna
you
say,
feel me, right?
hold up.
Yeah, yeah. Now, bro, how many, how many,
He
how
gonna
many
hit
times,
your ass.
how many times have me and you cut each other off in this one dialogue, and now one of us tripped on it?
Yeah, we
Now,
ain't tripped on it. I let you go.
see what I'm
I
saying?
might will cut you off, but you
Yeah, no,
like,
bro,
let me
bro,
say
bro,
this
bro.
right quick, and I let you see it.
You cut me off, and I have cut you off, bro. But guess what? Neither
Yeah.
one of us got offended, bro. It was a straight
Nah,
dialogue.
nah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't trying
yeah.
to
I
prove no
love you.
point to you, brother. I just
Right.
want to let you. I just trying to let you hear where I'm coming from. The aspect,
There
what
we go.
most people think, scholarship. We doing the whole thing right now.
The
It's
whole thing, bro.
everything. The
The whole
whole
thing.
thing.
The whole thing. What you just said is where I'm coming from too, bro. I ain't trying to. Nah, I know I can overtalk and be this, be that, and all. I ain't trying to do that, bro. I want to hear your point of view. I want you to hear my point of view. I want your feedback about my point of view, and I want to give you my feedback from your point of view, and we can just rock out, bro. I just don't see why most conversations can't go this way. And we're about to get ready to close, but I just want to let it be known, bro. The
Yeah,
conversation
peace
that me
out,
and you,
brother. Peace out. When you go behind the scenes,
yeah.
and we gonna
Now,
make
real talk,
something
hit me up,
happen,
bro.
bro. We gonna make
Bro, bro,
something
bro,
happen, bro.
hit me up, bro. Real talk, hit
Yeah,
me up, bro.
I got to know, man.
All
I
right,
like
hit
the
me up,
name
bro.
nobody. Don't ratchet. Oh
Yeah,
ratchet.
right.
I like the
See,
name nobody. So
see, see, and see, you ratchet, so
nobody
it's
here
like,
ratchet. This sound crazy.
ratchet. Not, it do sound crazy, but it's the perfect vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ratchet is
yeah,
like, hey, I'm the lowest. And I'm being 100 with you. Ratchet to me, and I used to be ratchet. Ratchet is like, hey, I'm the lowest the common denominator, right?
yeah,
Not because I'm that, but I understand people who come from
yeah,
this
that,
denominator.
yeah,
Thank you. Now,
exactly.
I call myself nobody, right?
Yeah,
Because I'm a Christian, bro. You hear me? I believe in
yeah,
God, this, that, all that. But I'm not that holier than thou Christian. I'm not that this Christian, that. I'm the bottom of the barrel Christian. I'm just like you. I'm that ratchet Christian.
yeah,
I'm
yeah. You
I'm
the
that
Christian
Christian.
that
You feel me?
you
Come on,
on the
feel me,
wrong
bro.
side of the fence when it
Feel
comes
me,
to
bro.
Christianity
Cause that,
sometimes.
because, bro, think about it. I could call myself nobody, or I could call myself king, bishop, all time, great pope,
Yeah,
hearing it, apostle, deacon.
yeah. Well,
You see
apostle.
what I'm saying?
You call yourself
You see what I'm
apostle.
saying?
I like
But I call,
apostle.
there we go. But see, I call myself no. I'm a nobody, bro. Cause it ain't about me, bro. It ain't about me. I might have the answer to your questions. I ain't saying you, bro. I'm talking about you and whoever else. I might have that answer, right? But guess what? It ain't about me. I ain't die
Nobody,
for your sins, bro. I ain't
nobody.
die for your sins, bro. Bro, I ain't die for your sins, bro. I ain't whatever sins whatever lies you told, whatever women you slept with without being married, whatever. Guess what? I didn't die for that. Jesus did, bro. I ain't do that. You see what I'm saying? I ain't do that. I'm a normal person. I'm a regular person that understands that it's a person who not only forgive your sins, right? But they forgive my sins, bro. And I don't even know all your sins, and you definitely don't know all my sins. And if we have if we got to stand in front of a judge, Craig, if me and you had to stand in front of a judge right now, bro, for the bad stuff that we've done morally, not the other stuff, not the stuff that's in between. I'm talking about the stuff that really count towards our life, bro. If me and you had to stand in front of a judge, bro, and then somebody walked inside the court and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pay these dudes fine, man. They ain't got to worry about nothing. Here's the payment, and you have to accept this payment." You can't tell me that you and I wouldn't let that dude pay our payment, bro, knowing that
We
we didn't have no way to pay it, bro.
facts. That's
And that's
one thing that's real.
bro. Now, if you read the Bible all the way through, bro, bro, I don't know where you at in your life and all that, bro. I know your age. I know where you some stuff you told me and all that. If you read the whole Bible, bro, that's what the Bible is about, bro. The
Yeah,
Bible is
yeah,
telling us.
yeah.
The
I
Bible
agree
telling
with
us
you. I
all
agree
y'all
with
niggas
you
stupid.
at that
Bro,
part. The
the
narrative
Bible
of the
telling us
Bible, I agree with that.
bro,
I agree
all
with that.
y'all niggas stupid, all y'all niggas retarded, all y'all done did bad stuff, all y'all done, but guess what?
No,
I done
no.
paid the price for that. Man, bro, listen
No,
to me,
no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
I
A
don't, I
nigga
don't, I
can't
don't know
tell
one
me they
person.
believe their grandma's story. If a
Bro,
nigga don't accept the moral stories of the Bible, they can't tell me they accept the moral stories of their grandma. Like, I disagree at
Okay,
that
tell
point.
me why you disagree. Tell me why you disagree that the story of the Bible is God telling
Because
us.
that's the time
Hold
that
on,
shit
wait,
was super big to him.
bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me lay out my perspective, bro, because you can
Okay,
even
go ahead.
change my you can change my mind tonight, bro. I want to tell you, and I ain't never did this online before. I've never really thought about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, for some reason, you are the person that I'm finna lay this out to, bro. All the bad that people have, individual, all the bad that an individual have done in their life, including me, bro.
Yeah.
Christ is telling us that, hey, if you believe in me, all of that can be wiped away and you can have the reward that people, which nobody have done, right? Nobody have done it but Christ. But you
Yeah.
can have the reward that a perfect person is going to receive after they die, right?
Yeah.
Again, it comes back to being in court, bro. For example, let's just say something like a traffic ticket. A traffic ticket. I would the speed limit was 30 miles per hour. I was going 40 miles per hour. You was going 50 miles per hour. When we stand in front of this judge, both of us is guilty. It don't matter because I was only going 10 miles over the speed limit and you was going 20 miles over the speed limit. Both of us was over the speed limit. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we both have to face this same punishment of whatever the punishment is. But then watch this. Somebody walk into this courtroom, Jesus Christ. He walk into this courtroom and say, hey, how much do they owe? And let's say the judge say they owe $1 million. I don't have $1 million. You don't have $1 million. I'm 38 years old. You 40 something years old. Even right now, bro, listen to me. Right now, and where you at in your life and where I'm at in my life, we couldn't afford to pay $1 million to nobody. Let
Yeah.
alone God. Let alone God. I don't care if it's the
What
IRS.
crime we
See what I'm saying?
committed, bro?
I'm preaching to you right now, my brother. You
He
see what I'm
said
saying?
you
Now watch
preaching
this.
to me.
Now
I'm
watch this.
scared right now. I'm scared right now, no man. You
Listen to me
preaching.
though.
You
Listen to me
preaching.
though.
I'm scared.
Listen to me though, Craig. But tell me I ain't making sense though, bro. Listen to me though. Jesus walked into that courtroom in front of that judge, right? And even though you older than me by, let's just say 10 years or whatever, you older than me by 10 years. You older,
Yeah.
you owe the same debt that I owe.
Yeah.
So in order for God to be fair, he can't let
Well,
you off. He can't let you off no more than he let me off, bro. I got to get the same punishment that you got, even though you 10 years older than me, bro. Right?
okay. You
But
talking about fire
no, just being fair. But hold up, watch this though.
in this life? Is this life?
In this life, right? But watch this though. Christ walking in this court and say, "Hey, I'm gonna pay Craig debt, and I'm gonna pay nobody debt." I'm I'm gonna lay my life down. You can nail me up on a cross, put nails in. Forget it. You can just shoot me in my head and I die. You can put me on the guillotine. I die right now.
Hold
But
on,
I want.
hold
But
on. You being
no,
illegal
listen
right
to
now,
me.
though, man.
No, listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me.
You
Listen
being
to me.
illegal right now, though.
No, because this is what Christ did, bro.
He did what?
All the what Christ did was all the
Yeah,
wrongdoing that we've done in our life, right?
Christ was broke.
No, listen, I know, but the blood that Christ had wasn't broke.
Oh man, you doing symbolic of me. Go ahead.
Okay, well let's now I believe in literal, but let's be symbolic with it, right? I'm gonna go symbolic with you, all right?
Nigga didn't have no literal money.
Okay, Christ was a physical person. Christ was a person just like you and I, according to the Bible. No, listen, according to the Bible,
No,
according
I
to
ain't
the
saying Christ wasn't. I believe in the physical Christ, the
right, okay, the
historical
historical
Christ.
Christ,
Yeah,
right. Now, if people want to believe he did the miracles and okay, that's one thing. But
yeah.
we can't deny, according to history, Christ was
Yeah,
just as real as me and
I'm
you.
just saying, a lot of people have pushback, and they have a good argument too.
Right, they
But
got good
when
arguments.
they had the
Now, listen to me
argument,
though.
I don't like it. I don't like to argue.
Right, no, bro, and I like that you said
I,
that, right? Now, watch this though. Watch this though. A lot of those people who argue against Christ's existence, I agree with you, bro. I 100% agree with you. They have good arguments, right? But
yeah,
none of them debunk the overall argument, though.
they know the bucket now.
See what I'm saying? No, because it can't be debunked. Now, that's why you heard me say all night,
If we
bro.
do throw out the argument of Christ, I got to
Bro,
get rid of
yeah, yeah.
Mansa Musa. I got to get rid of Mansa
Massa
Musa. And
Musa,
don't nobody want to get rid of Mansa Musa.
bro.
He have
We could
less
put,
evidence than Jesus. That's
bro. 200 years from now, they'll be talking about Dr. King like Mansa Musa. They'll be
yeah.
talking about Farrakhan
No,
like
no,
Mansa.
no.
You see what I'm saying?
We got too much data today, right?
No,
Based
I'm
on
just giving.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
giving an example. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm giving an example. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Based on the pretty press. Based on the pretty press. When
But
the
watch
pretty
this
press
though.
came out, it became factual a little
Hold on,
more, right?
no, because there are some people in history that we don't have fingerprints for, but we know that they exist. But hold on, I want to say this though: there is nobody in history that we can, based off stuff we can read, stuff we can, I'm talking about, see all that, whatever. There is nobody in history who has never done anything wrong besides Christ. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
No, okay, hold on, wait, okay, so hold on, wait. So since you agree with that, we ain't got to argue about that. I want to give another premise, right? There's only one person in history, bro. Everybody agreed that we have a historical timeline. This happened after this, and this happened after that, and this happened after that, and this happened after that, and this. All right, if anybody who studied history would agree that we have a historical timeline. Jesus Christ, his life, his birth, his life, and his
Yeah.
death is the only person to stop time, bro. Listen to me, time, and
Time.
start it over. Jesus is the only reason why we stop at the number one and count forward, or stop at the number one and count backwards.
Yeah, that's a huge
Come on, bro.
that's a
Bro,
huge that's a
come on, bro.
major shit right
Bro,
there.
listen, bro. I'm glad you said that. That's
It ain't
major.
Zoo.
That's
It ain't Zoo. It
major.
ain't Army. It ain't
That's
Army Law.
major.
And none
Bro,
of them niggas.
come on, bro. Bro. People asking for evidence, right? Bro, what bigger evidence is that? That's major, bro.
Yeah, like that's hard to get
That's
around.
major.
You
Ain't no getting
gotta make up a
around that,
whole
bro.
conspiracy theory on that one.
Ain't
You
nobody
gotta
else
make up
in
a
history.
whole conspiracy theory on
You
that
you
one.
can you can
It's
go
like the
through. Oh,
flat earth. At that point it becomes the flat earth type of argument.
do you believe in flat Earth?
Nah, I'm saying it become a flat
Amen.
earth
Right,
argument after
right,
that.
right. I
Yeah,
don't either.
like
Amen.
the debunk that you get like the white man. You got to bring in the white man on us.
Come on. And watch this, bro. I'm pro-black, and I like to argue with people who's the white man, the white man. But me personally, bro, I don't even believe in that stupid stuff, bro. Because watch this. None of us can tell you because notice this, none of us came up with 1 + 1 = 2. We discovered that 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah,
None
they
of us
taught us
know.
in the school system. They taught us in the
Right
school.
now, watch this. None of us know the first person to discover that, right? But guess what? It's true, whether you black,
Yeah,
white,
yeah. We
Mexican,
don't know who
Chinese.
wrote,
Come
who
on,
wrote,
bro.
who wrote 1 + 1 = 2. Show us
Come
the
on,
person.
bro. Give it up. Give
Like,
it up, bro.
like,
So
come
when they
on.
come with, bro, anytime you having a conversation with somebody and they try to convince you that, oh, you only believe that because it's European, or you believe that, man, forget that. If it's true, it's true, nigga. It's
It's
true,
true, it's
nigga.
true.
It's true, nigga. Red is red, nigga. You can't tell me who the first person to say, oh, that's red,
Hey,
that's blue, that's green. Nigga, it's true, nigga, that's red,
it's a
nigga.
primary color, nigga. It's a
Come on,
primary
bro. Give
color.
it up. Nigga,
It ain't
dollar
no.
mean dollar, nigga. If you go to China, dollar mean dollar. If you go to Africa, you get dollar mean dollar, nigga. I don't care who came up with it, nigga. It's true, nigga. Euro is euro, yin is yin. But nigga, give it up. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, nigga.
Nigga, the dollar don't exist, nigga.
These niggas stupid, bro. Android is
Yeah,
an
the
Android
dollar
and the
don't exist.
iPhone is an iPhone, nigga. It's this nigga
Yeah,
iPhone.
the
Like, come
iPhone
on,
don't
nigga.
exist, nigga.
I don't,
There's
I don't
nothing
care who
there.
I don't care who gave it the label, nigga. It's the difference, nigga. Like, give it up. Like, it's
I
stupid,
don't
bro.
give
It's
a good
stupid
fuck
stuff,
who
bro.
invented it. Like niggas try to tell me that the dollar don't exist. I'm like, bruh, the dollar, you can wipe your ass with it. I said, you a damn fool, you wipe your ass with the dollar and flush it down the toilet.
Right. Hey, we got Sekou in the building. Shout out to Sekou. My bad, brother. I'm just not noticing. I don't know how long you was in the green room, but I'm just not noticing it,
I'm
bro.
gonna
What's
let him
good?
have it. I'm gonna let him have it. Go
What's
ahead,
good,
Sekou.
Sekou?
Man, you'll keep calling me Sekou, huh?
Okay, shoot tech. My bad. I'm stupid. Hey,
You good,
I'm
man.
a farmer.
Oh,
I'm
School Tech.
hey,
Oh, this School
shoot
Tech.
tech,
He got you
shoot tech,
Sekou. Yeah, I'm
shoot
going.
tech. I'm a farmer from
I'm
Dallas,
gonna beat
Texas.
him up.
You
I'm
know?
beat him up on that one.
Hey, bro, we don't get a lot of reading, a lot of writing down here in Dallas, Texas. You know, my
Nah,
bad,
don't do
bro.
that. They already try to play us because we from the South. I ain't
Okay,
from
you feel me
Dallas, but
then?
I'm from
Where
Tennessee.
you from? Where you from?
I'm from Tennessee.
Okay, we good. My bad. Okay, you feel me? You feel me? Go ahead. Flow is yours, bro.
Yeah, man. Y'all start talking about math, and we was just in the comment section talking about math. Apparently, this sister said that Egypt created math, and I'm just trying to tell her like, nah, that's not true. We niggas been doing math way before it was a Egypt, way before it
Right.
was a Kemet, whatever you want to call it.
Civilization.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
I
so
just think
okay,
that
so
shit crazy how people who gravitate towards Kemet or Egypt want to claim that Egypt created everything. Like, come on, bro. You got to say something for the rest of us.
okay, so where you come from, Sutek? Are you an atheist? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm an atheist. I'm
Okay,
what in Western society would call an atheist.
atheist. Okay. So, but based off of what you came in here presenting, right? You would agree that. Well, let me ask you this: would you agree that 1 + 1 = 2 is true, whether there are human beings to understand it or not? It's still true.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of any instance where it wouldn't be two, but
Right.
I guess you're right. 1 + 2,
Right.
1 + 1 is 2 wherever you go.
Right. And that's where I'm coming from too, because it's like I'm like you. You know, I listen to.
What the hell happened? Y'all click both. You click both of y'all off. Don't tell me I got the keys. DMG, I got the keys. I got the keys, my nigga. Yeah, man. Egypt didn't create no math though. We gotta cut it out, man. I know we love Egypt. African Americans, we love to gravitate towards it. It's a
My
very
bad. Can you
monumental
hear me?
place. Yeah.
My bad.
I wonder what the hell go.
I'm trying to operate. I mean, I'm not mobile right now. I'm immobile, so I'm trying to operate everything off this phone that I'm on. And you can press different buttons and stuff go left or go right. But go ahead, continue saying what you were saying.
No, I was just saying, man. I know we love to gravitate towards Egypt, and it's a very monumentous place. It got a lot of history that we can look back to, but man, African Americans, we not those people. For one, I'm not saying that anybody made that claim. I'm just throwing that out there. We not them. And also, Egypt didn't create anything. I'm sorry to let y'all know. Yeah, it's other places and other groups of people that created things independently. We can't give Egypt the credit for everything. That's just ridiculous, man.
Right. And I would have to agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can understand the people in the time period as what Garfield called Egyptomania. I can understand the people in the time period that highlighted Egypt to uplift Black people and let them know that they were more than what they have been taught to be in that time. But just like you said, man, when it comes to history, man, nobody can take credit for being everything to all people at all time. All civilizations, in my opinion, has contributed to where we at today in 2023 compared to any other civilization. Me and this brother tonight who stay in different places in this nation, and we can talk to each other as if we are in the next room. We can't just say only one person had a hand at that. Even if one person is a piece of the puzzle, okay, they may have gave this piece, this person gave this piece, or this civilization gave this piece, or this or that, and all that. When we put it all together, that's the way that we all can benefit as mankind in order to utilize these things that we have today. You see what I'm saying? So, like, hey, like I don't see why a lot of people fight over this stuff, and that's the reason why. Yes, I'm a Bible believer, but I'm not one of those. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. I used to be, but I'm not one of those people because it's like when you come to understand history and what mankind should know about history, it would be selfish for you to say, well, I have this over here in my land. Like, this is indigenous to my land, that is indigenous to your land, and we should never come together to see what the things that grow in your land and the things that grow in my land, what they could do if they were brought together. It's like H2O. H2O, we already know what those elements are. If I only had the H and you only had the O, if we never put those things together, then how would we get water? You see what I'm saying? Like it's just stupid. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not an atheist, but I can see how some people can be atheists based off of the representation that we get as religious people. I'm not afraid to say that I'm religious. I'm not afraid to say that I believe in the Bible and this and that. But I also agree with common sense. And when it comes to, the brother, Sekou, Sutek. I said it right? Sutek.
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay. The brother Sutek that's on the panel tonight, and the brother who just jumped off before us, man. The reason why we can agree on certain things, even though we have different beliefs, is because at the bottom line of it, man, when you understand certain things, some stuff come down to 1 + 1 = 2. And if you don't at least know about different subjects where the 1 + 1 = 2, it's kind of hard for you to convince us that you can know algebra in that same subject. But go ahead, but my brother.
Yeah, man.
Does that make sense to you?
Culture, yeah, they definitely do. And culture influences culture. Culture influences culture, man. If I got a distinct culture and you got a distinct culture and you my neighbor, like we gonna share share ideas. You know what I'm saying? That's just natural. That's just Homo sapiens sapien. That's natural. Especially with Egypt being in that area that I was in the Mediterranean area and getting all that that migration flow from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south. Like you ain't gonna tell me that everything that happened there was their own idea. Like,
Come on, man.
It just ain't gonna happen. And when you do that, you these people these Egyptomaniacs, quote unquote, they ain't no better than the Christians. Like you trying to bang on the Christians, but you doing the same shit, really.
Same thing. And you know, I'm a Christian, but I gotta keep it fair. For those Christians that do that he's talking about, yeah, you're no different. No different.
You ain't no different. Just like the sister in the chat, she said she I guess she follows Kemet, but she talking about the Most High. Like, where you get that from?
Come on, man.
Get that from? That don't come from Kemet. That don't come from Egypt. Well, nobody talking about the Most High
at all. So, no, bro, and they don't like to admit, like, let's say Kemet and all that. Now, I'm not saying it's the only reason, but it's a major reason. One of the only reasons why Kemet is still relevant today is because the Bible is relevant and Kemet is in the Bible. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not knocking Kemet, definitely not knocking Africa or none of that. But
yeah, those wars, the
those
battles,
wars, archaeology, the people, the name, and all that stuff. When we look at a lot of that stuff based off of archaeology, not from me, from archaeology, they only look up that stuff because of they trying to trace things that they read in the Bible, and this is from the beginning of modern archaeology. We're not talking about
You're
right. I ain't talking. There's always been people in history who've been obsessed with the past and all that, but archaeology as a science, it was predicated off of the Bible, man. Like we just can't run from that. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say every single question that people have been answered with archaeology, but we can say that certain things have been answered. You know what I'm saying? Before those things that haven't been answered, when it comes to my atheist brothers have a better argument. Before I even knew the Egypt argument or the Buddhist argument or the Muslim argument, atheists have a way better argument than a lot of y'all other dudes, bro, because they are at least willing to admit this true, that's true, this true, that's true. Nigga, I don't believe because of this. No. Like, I got to give it up for that, bro. But go ahead, bro. Like, I got to give it up for that, though.
The most atheists are rooted in science. So when you're fucking with science, you're going to have to be intellectually honest. You're going to have to be able to admit when, okay, this don't line up. All right, that don't fit. All right, well, we found something that contradict this. Like, yeah, man, with science change all the time, man. Science is self-updating, self-correcting. So you have to be able to correct yourself if you're gonna fuck with science anyway. So me as an atheist that fuck with science, I can't see evidence for something and then try to act like it ain't there.
Right. No, I agree with you. And that's like I just said, before I even knew what I ain't gonna say the conscious community, because that's how I found even y'all, the atheists and stuff. But I was debating atheists as a Christian before I even knew the Kemet argument. You know, Jesus is Horus and Dionysus, and now I gotta go read through this stuff. And that stuff simply just ain't true. It just ain't true. If you're gonna make an argument, you got a better argument, in my opinion. That stuff is just false. If you're gonna make an argument, you got a better argument coming from the atheist position than you do from any of that stuff. And for the people who still stuck in 2023, who I know from way back then, 10, 15 years ago, still saying the same stuff. If you ain't updated, like for example, I'm gonna talk about Bart Ehrman. Bart Ehrman acknowledged that he used to teach this, used to teach that. Once he found out how that go, Bart Ehrman ain't got no problem telling you Jesus existed. You stupid for saying he didn't exist at A, B, and C, but he don't make no argument over. He's not a believer though. So what he pretty much saying is that you can acknowledge all this stuff, this, that. That don't mean you got to be a believer. You can have your individual reasons for why you don't believe in the Bible or Jesus or all this and that. But when we jump online, we mostly find people who are taking up other people's arguments as to why they don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Rather than have actually done the study. And that's why me personally, I respect atheist arguments way more than anybody from the conscious community arguments, whether you 5%er, Kemet, Aboriginal, whatever. I respect y'all more than that, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, I feel you. And that's what I've been saying since
Oh man, my brother fell off. If he jump back on, I'm gonna let him back in to the show, man. I just want to let it be known, man. I appreciate everybody that came through tonight, man. Say, we didn't expect for this show to be on 4 hours. Y'all know what the topic is, but we've led on to other things. I want to shout out to my brother Black Line Supreme. I see him right there in the chat. I see is that Ra? Okay, I see Ra right there in the chat, bro. You've been a part of it all night. Shout out to you, my brother, man. Y'all keep the show going, man. If y'all want to, my brother, hit the link, man. Y'all jump on the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right here, Paradigm Shift TV 314. We're not running from anybody, man. We want everybody to give their opinions, man. And if you've been a member of the show, I already know what the show about, then you already know that. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I appreciate everybody that came through. I'm finna drop this link in the chat one more time, just in case anybody else want to come through and get their opinion on anything that they heard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are more than welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate everybody that has came through tonight. Here go the link. I'm gonna drop it in the chat right now. Let's go. I don't know what happened to my brother Sutek, man. Something happened. Having some technical difficulties, man. But here go the link. I just dropped the link in the chat. Hit the link. Y'all can jump on, man. Let's go. One love, the Black Line Supreme, the brother, always in the building, man. You know we appreciate you, man. Sutek said if y'all still going in a few minutes, I'll hop back on. Okay, my brother. He said his laptop died, just like I thought. Probably had a couple of technical difficulties. I'm going to give a few minutes. I could drop the link in the chat. So anybody who may want to jump on and continue this conversation, we can continue to do that. But if nobody jump on, then I'm just going to end the show. My brothers and my sisters that's out there in the chat. So I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to come on, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. It's 2:30 in the morning on my end. You know what I'm saying? I stay out here in Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, appreciate y'all staying up late with us, man, hanging out with us, joining the conversation. You know what I'm saying? And let's see who's going to hit that link. Let's go. Y'all hit that link, man. Let's go. Just to recap, the topic of tonight was about sex and how important sex was in a relationship. We had a lot of people to come on, man. Everybody gave their opinion about the topic at hand. And that topic within itself led to some side conversations, and those side conversations end up taking over the show. You know what I'm saying? We had brothers like Craig to come through. Both of the Craigs came through on tonight. We had the Israelite Craig come through, and we also had the atheist Craig come through tonight. Appreciate both of them brothers, man. We had that boy Sue Tech. Say that right, you know what I'm saying? We had Sue Tech to come through tonight. You know what I'm saying? Keep the conversation going with us. Had a few people up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Line Supreme. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Ra, of course. You've been with us all night, man. You know what I'm saying? And a few other people. If I'm forgetting your name, then forgive me. I'm just going to give a few more minutes, few more seconds for anybody who may want to hop on. The link is in the chat. If you want to scroll up and hit that link and jump on. Join me real quick before we close the show based off of the topic and everything like that. But yeah, this is Paradigm Shift TV 314. The brother Piyanki jumped on tonight. We also had G4G. Y'all go check out her channel. Subscribe to G4G. Classified. Check out her channel as well, man. She's talking about all kinds of different topics that's pertaining to Black people. Definitely the Black man and how we should be promoted. We don't hear a lot about that on these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it's really just going down tonight on this Saturday night, man. We just hanging out with y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. And this is the spot where you can get your opinion across. I see you say I'm out. All right, Ra. You know what I'm saying? You do your thing, man. I don't see nobody really jumping on at the moment. As the brother said, his laptop died. Everybody else jumped off. Captain Kincaid came through. Hey, I appreciate everybody, man. If ain't nobody gonna jump on, and it's cool. I just want to say once again, appreciate everybody, man. I am your brother, nobody. I always trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. That is Jesus the Christ. This is Paradigm Shift TV 314, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. And that's peace, man. That's peace.